Hey everybody, Mike here. I thought we would have a little bit of fun. This is a long time in the making, a few years in the making, and tonight is the night we're going to give away the film camera that we filmed Ride the Divide in. So a little bit of backstory, but first we're doing this live. So it would be cool if you could participate, say hi in the comments. I should be able to see the comments here, but for those who are watching this as a replay, hopefully this will be kind of fun and interesting as you're checking this out. So tonight, like I said, we're going to give away the film camera that we filmed Ride the Divide in. And let me pull up a couple photographs of back in the day. So here's Hunter with the camera. I think this was just outside of Del Norte. And stand by here. Here's another one. And so this camera, let me show it really quick. So here's the beast right here. So going back a couple years ago, we Ride the Divide Returns actually started off as RTD10. So little Rockstar RTD10 Rockstar t-shirt here. So we did sort of I guess it was a campaign where you could participate and get your name in the film's credits, as well as win the actual film camera that we filmed Ride the Divide with. So it's been a few years, and the project kind of has taken a few different twists and turns. And as many of you now know, the project is completed as Ride the Divide Returns, a brand new feature film with new soundtrack and everything else. But we're actually going to be giving it away tonight. So let's kind of pop open how that's going to play out. And again, say something in the comments. We're live, so if we can get some participation happening, that will make it a little bit more fun. Let me pop something up here. All right, so we're actually going to be using artificial intelligence to randomly pick our winner for the film camera. And here's how it is going to work. All right. So we're going to talk with ChatGPT. I'm just going to say, please show me the spreadsheet. All right, so here's kind of how it works. So the founding members participated in different levels. There were 5-star levels, all the way, and then counting down to 4 stars, 3, 2, 1, etc. And the way that it was, if you participated at the 5-star level, you got 5 options or 5 attempts or 5 tries at winning the camera. So Craig has got 5, Randy's got 5, Sam's got, what has Sam got? 5. And then at the 4-star level, William's got 4, Larry's got 3, Mike's got 3. So anyways, we're down to 100. We've got 102 sections here. So we're going to let artificial intelligence randomly pick out some of our winners here. So let's start off with whittling this down to 10. So let me give the command. Please randomly pick 10 numbers from this spreadsheet. looking at the number column. All righty. So these 10 are going please show the associated names with the number. All right, nice. So given that, so Brett, like I said, the 5-star folks had multiple options. So Brett is in here twice. We got David, Michael, Randy's in here twice. Clement, Jim, Mark, and Peter. And like I said, we're live. So if you think this is interesting, go ahead and share this out, and please go ahead and comment in the sections if you want to participate in here. So I think now that we've hit 10, let's whittle this down to 5. Now randomly choose 5 numbers from this list of 10. All right. Show the associated names. Should be show. All righty, let's see. Ooh, Brett is still is in here with 2 more. So we got Brett with 2, and then we got Randy, Clement, and Peter are now. I guess I didn't really full on show this camera. I'm going to break the suspense and show this camera. We'll come back to that. So this, in 2008, when we filmed the inaugural Tour Divide race, actually 1080p high definition 1080 just was hitting the market from a prosumer kind of level. Up to that point, 720 was the norm. So we kind of bit the bullet and took a chance. I remember people saying, "Oh, dude, 1080 is overkill. You're never going to need 1080." And then lo and behold, here we are, this many years later, and we're now at 8K, which is insane. But this is the Sony EX1, so a full HD digital camera, and so this is the beast that we're actually going to give away. I haven't used it in a few years, but it still works. It's still chugging away. And here's an interesting thing. So being digital, we're so used to these, to these cards. Right now, look at this, 256 gigabytes, on this tiny little card. Back in 2008, here's what, so 8 gigabytes, and this was the size of this Sony camera card, and I think these were like $400 if I remember right. So 8 gigabytes for $400. So we've come a long way. That's for sure. But I thought I would show the camera again that we're giving away. Hey, we got Drew hanging out with us in the comments. Drew has actually used this camera. I'd love to win it. Well, Drew, not unfortunately. We'll get to that, but let me show you who's currently in the running. We got Mark joining us. Mark's currently digitizing 8mm film, I'm assuming. Yeah, home movies from 30 years ago. Having trouble with the used camera I'm using. God, I've got, long story, but my very first film was called Mountain Biking Montana, and I have it on DVD. And I just, looking for this camera, I stumbled upon a small box of Mountain Biking Montana DVDs. Yeah, so cool. Right on, Mark. Right on, Drew. So let's, so we've whittled down our list. Right now, Brett has got 2 chances. Randy's got a chance. Clement and Peter have a chance. So let's go ahead and whittle this list of 5 down to 3. And Drew is going to yield to him. I'm assuming Randy, since you and Randy are pretty good buds. All righty, so let's tell our artificial intelligence. Now choose 3 random numbers from this list of 5 and show the associated names. All right, who do we have? Who's in the top 3? Brett, Randy, and Peter are in our top 3 chances for winning the camera that filmed Ride the Divide. And we actually used this camera a bit for the Reveal the Path film. So this camera's also been around the world filming the Reveal the Path film. Probably 30% of the film is off of this Sony EX1. I'm gonna pause at these 3, and we're going to postpone the final giveaway for a couple more days. And the reason is because I'm going to give 2 more people a chance to join these 3, to join Brett, Randy, and Peter at a chance of winning this Sony EX1 camera. So here's how and why. So on probably Tuesday of next week, I'm going to launch a pre-order campaign for Ride the Divide Returns DVDs, Blu-rays, and CD soundtracks. I didn't think that DVDs were still much of a thing, in this day and age. IPA, but you guys have told me differently. So I'm actually going to create a Kickstarter campaign, which I'm more or less using as a pre-order, a way to pre-order the DVDs, the Blu-rays, and the CD soundtracks. So this will give me a really good gauge on how many to order. Right now, the campaign is set up. It's not live yet, but please go ahead in the link in this post. We'll take you here, and then hit notify me when this launches. And it's going to probably launch this coming Tuesday morning around 7 or 8 a.m. So here's how 2 more people can get added to the list. So, and I think within the first 24 hours, so once this goes live, in the first 24 hours, those of you who do pre-order something, I'll randomly pick 2 of you to add to this list of 3 to win this camera. So let's come back live on Wednesday at 8 p.m. So let's just say this coming Wednesday at 8 p.m. Mountain Time, Denver time, we will choose 2 more. Drew's going for a Blu-ray. Right on. Hey, look, Randy. Yes, Randy, this is live. And guess what? So we're finally getting around, Randy, if you missed us here, we're finally getting around to giving away the Sony camera EX1 that filmed Ride the Divide. And we've whittled down the founding members to win. And right now, Brett, Randy, and Peter are in the running. So Randy, you are in the running right now to win the camera. Right on. We got Sean saying, hey, Sean, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So to reiterate, on Tuesday, we're going to launch this Kickstarter campaign, which is going to act as a way to pre-order the Ride the Divide Returns DVD, Blu-ray, and the soundtrack, because this will really let me know how many to actually make. I didn't think that I'd make any this go around, honestly, but enough of you have really kind of reached out and said, hey, we would like these. So this way I don't end up making too many or too little. So this will be a pre-order, more or less. And it's a 20, I think I have it set for 20 days. So at the end of 20 days, everybody that pre-ordered from this Kickstarter campaign, I'll go ahead and put into production. And I haven't designed any of these either. So once we hit that minimum number, if we hit that minimum number, I'll go ahead and start designing the packaging and everything else. And the CD soundtrack will actually be both films. So it'll be a 2 CD pack with the original Ride the Divide film, which I know a lot of people really enjoyed, and the new Ride the Divide Returns soundtrack. So in closing, go ahead and sign up at this link in the post to be notified when we launch this. And the first sort of 24-ish hours, I'll choose two people who did pre-order something within the first 24 hours. And then we're going to meet up here again live on Wednesday at 8 p.m. And then we're going to add 2 names to this list of 3. And then I think I'll probably start going backwards. I'll have artificial intelligence kind of start taking one away each time until we get down to 1 person, which will be the person who wins this Sony EX1 back in the day, 2008, the camera that filmed the original Ride the Divide film, and I guess filmed Ride the Divide Returns, since all of the footage in that film was sitting on a hard drive and wanted to be turned into a brand new film. All right, Randy says the second film was freaking super, dude. Thank you. Appreciate you saying that. I know not a whole lot of people have seen it yet. I'm in the works now to kind of get it up on streaming platforms, which it's looking probably the end of the year. iTunes, Amazon On Demand, etc. And then if we have enough pre-orders, we'll also have the DVDs, Blu-rays, and soundtracks, able to put those into production as well. All right. Thank you for those of you checking this out live. And I know a whole lot more may watch this as a recording. So go ahead and leave a comment if you want to, and I'll get back to you. If not, I'll see everybody here on Wednesday. What is that? Next Wednesday is going to be the 18th? Wednesday no, that can't be right. This coming Wednesday the 11th. So Wednesday the 11th at 8 p.m. Mountain Time, Denver time, we'll be back here to see who wins the Sony EX1. All right, y'all. Thanks, man. Thanks, y'all.